And now to security matters in the Southwest. State governors in the Southwest will inaugurate Operation Amotekun on the 7th of January 2020. The strategy is meant to combat killings and kidnappings in the region. According to the Ekiti State Commissioner for Information, Muyiwa Olumilua, the inauguration is delayed by the need for all the states to be adequately ready in terms of meeting the requirements. The governors had in September agreed to set up Operation Amotekun following serial killings and kidnappings in the zone. Now, let's discuss the implication of this and the level of readiness of the state's security expert. Femi Aratokun joins me now. Many thanks to you, Femi Aratokun, for joining us on this hour. This operation is going to kick off in less than a week, or just about a week. How ready are the states for this security operation?
Well, let me just say thank you for having me once again on your program, CDC, and wish you all Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to come. However, with the development agenda for Nigerian security for the southwestern region, I do not see the full readiness that they are ready to take up this program starting following week of next year. Why have I said that? Because there are so many things that are not fully in place from my own point of view. They could say that, yes, they have it already, but we are yet to see a whole lot of things on ground. That is my own take on this.
All right. I don't know if you're aware, if you have details of this program, because again, when you're talking about security, you need security personnel, or skilled security personnel to be in charge of this kind of operation. So do you have an idea as to the kind of individuals they are engaging to be part of these operations? Are they skilled security personnel?
Well, basically, I think I must be honest with you, I have a bit of idea of what they are trying to do. But however, we need to look and consider a whole lot of logistics that are meant to be in place in terms of who are we going to be using for this kind of operation, because it is not just a simple operation. It's more like a guerrilla warfare and a conventional one that they have to strategize themselves within the local government, within the boundaries of every single state within the West, and to know exactly what they're actually looking for and who to talk to and who will be giving them information and how to act on such information. So this is a part of where training and adequate intense training has got to come in. And this is exactly why I'm a bit skeptical if they are truly ready to take up this operation at the moment as for now or not.
All right. So what if they're not ready, what will be the implication of kicking off on the 7th of January 2020 if they are not ready?
Well, the implication is this: we might probably have another 40 security strategy, just like we've had some in the past. And at the end of the day, it will not be a means of, looking for a damage control system to now look at, okay, how do we now manage it and how do we make it work? Because we are talking about working in strategizing with the locals. And if the locals doesn't really understand what this Amotekun is all about, then it becomes so difficult what kind of information they need to give out or what they should do. Then again, how they should work with the police and with other security agencies that we have at hand at the moment.
Beyond community relations, what other areas do you think that should be put in place before the kickoff?
Before the kickoff, I think they need to put a whole lot of safety things in place in terms of the people that we want to use. They are all our brothers and sisters, fathers, and a whole lot of them. How readily are they mentally, psychologically? Do we know who they are? Are they actually for or against the community they want to work for? We need to understand all this. And I believe the federal government, the state government must have really worked hand in hand to put all this in place. In case if we don't have all this in place, then we're about to have a colossal failure in another security strategy in the history of Nigeria come 2020.
And just before we let you go, when you look at the call for state policing, and then you look at the preparation or the preparedness of the Operation Amotekun, what does that say about the call for community for state policing?
Well, to be honest with you, it's a very good idea. It's a good one. It's a good initiative by the 6 state governments and the governors from the southwestern region of Nigeria. It is a good one because it gives room for state policing to really work well, because right now we're talking about individuals, locals working within their own community and making sure that they know who they are dealing with, who is a new visitor and who is a stranger and who is even a resident around them. And what they do, they can easily understand them. They speak the same language, so it makes it much more easier to understand how police community and state community policing should within the community. Thank you so much.
Security expert Femi Aratuku, many thanks for your time on this issue. And away from that now, when TVC News returns, we will continue